Hey everybody, hope you guys are having a good weekend. I am here to talk about the Baseball Hall of Fame and some interesting news that happened just a few days ago. I was away from my computer the last few days, so I didn't really know about this story until last night when I read this story, and then this is my first real chance to be on the computer talking to you guys in front of a camera. But the Baseball Hall of Fame, and more in particular their veterans committees, have made a decision in the change of the format. Now, this was announced on Friday, so I'm going to read. I'm basically going to read most or all of the paragraphs of this about the era committee's changing. Effective immediately, the board has made changes to the era committee system that provide an avenue for Hall of Fame consideration to managers, umpires, and executives, as well as players retired for more than 15 seasons. Highlighting these changes is a consolidation of eras into two time frames: the contemporary baseball era and the classic baseball era. So I'm going to stop right there because I want to explain. Well, obviously the classic baseball era is kind of self-described, but I'll make, I guess, what era they're going for is maybe where some people might get confused. So the classic baseball era is basically from the beginning all the way to 1980. That is the stopping point. And the contemporary baseball era is from 1980 to today, right now. What is going to be unique about this is that, just like it said in the beginning, managers, umpires, and executives are going to be up for consideration. Also, Negro Leagues and pre-Negro League stars are going to be on the ballots as well. The contemporary baseball era will split into two separate ballots. One ballot to consider only players, and another composite ballot consisting of managers, executives, and umpires whose greatest contributions to the game have come since 1980. Each of these three committees, the contemporary baseball era player ballot, non-player ballot, and the classic baseball era composite ballot, will rotate on an annual basis, with each ballot consisting of 8 candidates. Sorry about that. Effective beginning in January 2023, eligible players must have been retired for 16 or more seasons, equal to a 1-year waiting period following their final potential year of eligibility on the baseball writers' ballot. So, this is how it is going to work. At the end of this year, for the class of 2023, it is going to be contemporary baseball era and players. December 2023, we're going to stay in contemporary, but it's going to be managers, umpires, and executives. And in December 2024, it will be classic baseball, and then we will repeat the cycle again for 2025 and so on. I have to give the Hall of Fame a round of applause for this change, because I had said on some videos a few months ago, when they did the early baseball era committee, how it was once every 10 years. Once every 10 years. Now, the time is going to be even shortened than I had said. I had said do it, once every 5 years. So now you're going to get a chance, for once every 3 years for, people to be eligible for consideration for the Hall of Fame. And I really like that. So, some of the people who maybe just missed out on getting in this year, or those that maybe didn't have a good shot at this time, may get another chance sooner rather than later. The other news that happened, or that developed, is that the voting procedures are going to be modified for the Ford C. Frick Award. Of course, the Ford C. Frick Award is for baseball broadcasters. So, the changes. There are some changes to this. One of which, they are upping the candidates. It has been 8. It will now go to 10 candidates. There will also be a requirement that at least one candidate be a foreign language broadcaster. So I like that. I really like that decision. Also, a new election cycle has been established with a composite ballot featuring local and national voices in 4 consecutive years, followed by a 5th year featuring a ballot of candidates whose broadcasting careers concluded prior to the advent of the wild card era in 1994. The new cycle will begin with the 2023 Frick Award, which will also be with the contemporary baseball era category. So that will be with composite ballots of local and national voices continuing with the awards in 24, 25, and 26 before the pre-wild card era ballot is considered for the 27 award, and then the cycle then repeats every 5 years. All in all, terrific job with these changes by the Baseball Hall of Fame. I really like with the Ford C. Frick Award that now you're going to get international broadcasters are going to get a chance to receive this award. So we're talking Japan, we're talking Mexico, we're talking Latin America. Those individuals now are going to get a chance to receive this award, which is a pretty cool thing. But to me, they're both big, but to me, the one that is the biggest is the change of the era committees. The contemporary baseball era are going to get 2 years, one consisting of players only, and another year consisting of managers, executives, and umpires. And then the classic baseball era, which is prior to 1980. And who knows who's going to be on that ballot in a few years, but that is going to be one to keep a very close eye on. So all around, I say thumbs up, terrific job by the executives and the members of the Baseball Hall of Fame for making these changes. These are long overdue, and who knows, maybe we're going to get some players who should have been in the Hall of Fame getting in a lot sooner rather than later.